Hey there folks, John here with ThruMyLens, and today I'm coming to you with another firearms related video. Today we'll be looking at the SIG P320 X5 Legion Edition as modified by Taran Tactical Innovations. Now fans of ThruMyLens know that I did a review a couple of months ago on the Legion P320 X5. You can read the written photo review over on my website, www.ThruMyLens.org, or you can see the video supplement that's here on the ThruMyLens YouTube channel. But hey, I do love the gun. It's a great gun. I think it's a fantastic leap forward for the X5 platform. This is my third X5. I had two other standard X5s before I bought the Legion. Now I have three. But I did say in my review that I thought it could use just a couple of enhancements before it would be ready for me to use on the range. Giving some thought to that, I knew that I wanted Taran Tactical Innovations to handle the work that I wanted done. Now, I had actually interviewed Taran Butler of Taran Tactical Innovations a couple of months ago for USPSA magazine. So I kind of developed a bit of a relationship and a rapport with Taran. So I reached out to him, let him know what I kind of had in mind, and he said, sure, really like the idea, ship the P320 X5 over to us and let's take a look at it. Now, if you're not familiar with Taran Tactical Innovations, when it comes to the competition world, their main forte in terms of actually modifying a firearm is the Glock platform. They don't do a whole lot of work with the P320 line or the X5. They've done a little bit here and there, but their bread and butter really is doing Glock modifications. And if you think about a Glock, to make that competition ready, you have to do quite a bit of work to it to make what is called the Combat Master Glock from Taran Tactical Innovations, and it's a very expensive package, the Combat Master package. That is not what this is. The package that we ultimately did for this gun is called the RTG package. It's a very basic package. Quite honestly, it's mostly aesthetics. And that's good because, again, the Legion P320 X5 is almost perfect out of the box for competition. Very different scenario from a Glock. Basically, let me kind of run down what was done to the gun in the RTG package. So you can probably already see that the gun has been stippled. And I tell you, TTI has the best stipple pattern and does the best stipple work in the industry. I've had a few guns stippled by guys that you might find on Instagram, and they do fine work, but it's not Taran Tactical Innovation, and it's not their particular grip stippling pattern. I was first introduced to Taran Tactical Innovations stippling on my Benelli M2, which I had sent to them a couple of years ago to be modified. That's another platform where they actually have a lot of expertise and do quite a bit of functional modifications too, like the Glock. So the main thing that is done in the RTG package is the stippling. And note that they leave a very generous area under the beaver tail here not stippled, which is great. I love that, because if you come in on the draw, in a practical shooting sport, and your hand isn't perfectly where it needs to be, this will allow the hand to be able to slide up into the beaver tail and get that perfect high grip that you want in the practical shooting sports. And then where it is stippled is where you normally contact the firearm, which is right in here with your fingers and with the meat of your hand down through here. That's where you mostly grip. That's where most of the recoil movement, where you need the traction, it has it where you need it. It's perfect. So beyond the stippling, this magazine's empty. There's no ammo in the gun. I just put this magazine in here because it's got a bronze base pad, very similar to the bronze color on the barrel. Now, they send this out for this ion bonding process that's basically a PVD diamond-like coating, a DLC kind of coating on the barrel, which is supposed to make it very, very wear resistant, which is cool. I think the same coating is on the bolt of my Benelli M2 that they did, and I've had it for about 3 seasons now. Shot it quite a bit, and it's not showing any wear, so I'm very impressed with their coating work. I'm looking forward to seeing how this holds up. Functionally, it doesn't do a whole lot for you. I'm kind of hoping that perhaps it'll make it a little easier to clean. Maybe carbon and gunk won't stick to the barrel as much as it would otherwise, but that remains to be seen. And then in addition to the coating and the stippling, they laser etch the TTI logo onto the firearm. And that's really it in terms of what they do to the gun. And again, the Legion X5 doesn't need much done to it. It really only needs the stippling. It's only because I like the TTI aesthetic that I went the extra mile and had a few other things done. So if you like the TTI aesthetic like I do, those are things that are going to be worthwhile for you to do. But I can't recommend TTI enough. The work was great. They had the gun 3 or 4 weeks, and then got it back to me, so it wasn't too painful in terms of the weight. They do great work, and I think they're pretty reasonably priced for what they provide. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Look for more coming pretty soon. Take care. God bless. We'll see you in the next video. I hope you've enjoyed this production from the ThruMyLens YouTube channel. If you did, please click on the like button and do share the video on social media. If you'd like to see more content like it, please do subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and do check out ThruMyLens at www.ThruMyLens.org.